Clara to see a vet. We bought Clara in December, and the people that we bought her from said that she was due in January. Well, it's Valentine's Day, so January is come and gone, and it's mid-February, and ever since, I don't know, the last week or so, she's just shown signs of the first stage of labor. I think last Sunday she laid there, Sunday before last, and I mean, we saw contractions. She contracted every minute or so, and then after a couple of hours, she, you know, and she wasn't pushing, but she got up and ate, and then every day it's been sort of like that. She's just shown no signs of any kind of labor. And then Friday, it looked like she'd kind of lost her mucus plug, from what I would think that is. I'm really, you know, not an expert, but I thought maybe she'd lost her mucus plug. And then Saturday, when I went out Saturday morning to check on her, she had the long stream that you read about as, you know, going into labor. So I really thought Saturday she was in labor. She laid down for a little bit, had a few contractions, had the hay kind of around her, and then nothing. She got up, she was eating, and that's the way she's been. When I checked on her this morning, she just had a lot of the top part of her tail. It's just crusted over with some kind of discharge. So, you know, after doing some research, I just felt like, you know, I don't know if we're just overthinking this, but it just seems worrisome after doing some research, and you know, I'm kind of afraid that she could have one stuck or dead. I don't know. So Kevin called around trying to get in, and he finally had a vet to call him back and said for us to bring her in. So she is loaded up. Hated to do that to the girl, but she's loaded up in the back, and we are on the way to see what the vet says. So we'll keep you posted. Okay, so we just left the vet. We've been there for over an hour talking goats, but basically they checked Clara, and you know, still really couldn't feel her cervix. Everything looked okay. They didn't think she was in labor. They think she actually has, like, did they say an infection? Basically, where because she's so, like, weighted down, I don't know, something about the urine kind of going back into her instead of out, and so they flushed her out and everything, but feel like everything's good as far as her having babies. They did have some concerns because her udders hang really low. She's got a bad udder, and not udders, bad udder. And so she's definitely not a goat that will breed again, but we bought her bred and bought her sight unseen, which that's Kevin's fault. So we won't do that again, will we, Kevin?
You're the one that bought it. It's on your phone.
He used my phone. I said, Kevin, one night we were sitting in bed, I said, look, I wonder if these goats for sale are Kiko's. He said, let me see. And he takes my phone, and the next thing I know, he bought the goat. But because it was on my phone, he says I did it, but he did it. So we have this goat she's about 5. She's kidded multiple times before, according to the previous owner, and always has twins. When we got her, she looked skinny, like her belly, baby belly looked kind of big, but her back, you could see her backbone. So we took her anyway, despite her udder, and so now the vet cautioned us that she might not be able to nurse her baby. So if that happens, we have to make sure we're given the colostrum, and so that could be a major development should Clara not be able to nurse her baby. So anyway, that's the update. I'm just glad to know that we don't have a labor emergency. This discharge is from something else, according to the vet, so we'll see. But we'll keep y'all posted on Clara's progress. All right.
get some hay for them.
Okay. All right, we have Clara back at home. So it is still just a guessing game with her. We have little Delilah just bouncing around, so cute. And then Chrysanthemum here. She had twins last time. And I really can't tell if I think that she's got one or two this time. She doesn't quite look as big, but we'll see. But she's due just in a matter of days. We feel pretty confident in her due date, but we'll see. Y'all have already been fed. Hey, Delilah. Hey, pretty girl. All right, Clara. All right, y'all have some babies. You want me to?
Bring the knife.
She's just so bouncy and friendly. Delilah is.
We don't have any eggs in there.
Did you check the?
We had 4 eggs. I broke one.
Oh. Are you breaking it on the?
They need calcium.
Oh.
The shells are just not
Thick.
as strong as they should be.
Lavender and Chrysanthemum have been smelling Clara, like they know she smells different after being at the vet.
All right.
All right. Good night, girls.